Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Christina and today we had a bit of a different video situation planned for today because I have a haul. Oh, that's a bad take. Okay, well, whatever. I have, wait. It says manifesting my best life, by the way. Ta-da! It's a tote that I was gifted like 2 Christmases ago. I love it. Okay, so the idea is that I want to share a haul with you that I did with what it's called a tarot, oracle, and book swap. So there is this metaphysical shop, witchy shop, and near me that does this once every month, and I've been there twice already. I've been there in August and now in October. This happened yesterday, so it was not nice because it brings the community together, and you can trade the decks that you don't want anymore from your collection, put them on a bookshelf, as well as with books that you don't no longer want. You don't necessarily have to trade as many decks as you took there. You can trade as many or as little as you want. And yeah, it's just a free event for everybody to make the magical information and practice more accessible to people that are interested in it, which I think is a very cool thing. I took 3 decks and 2 books, and I got back with a bunch that I saw that interested me. And I went with my roommate, and she even got a deck, the Tarot of the Divine, which I already have in my collection, but she was attracted to the stories and the idea of the deck, so she took that with her. So without any further ado, let me show you. This is the deck that I got on the first run in August, the Vessel Oracle by Spirit Speak. These are the backs, and it's just an itty bitty little oracle that has these drawings, very primal. No, not primal. Very doodly, like the Iris Oracle. It's the same creator. So, yes. I haven't used it yet because I feel like with the look of the box and with the look of the deck, I need to be more in the February time frame to use it. Or September for Self-Love September. But yeah, this is a very sweet deck and very well balanced in the theming that it has. And yeah, I also got a different deck last time I went, but I'm not gonna show it because it is a gift for a friend, and I don't want her to know because she might see this video. So I also got a book, Psychic Art, The Psychic Art of Tarot by Matt Arwin. I have his first book, Psychic Witch, and I don't think I've finished reading it. I have trouble starting and finishing cover to cover these types of books, but I still like to have them in case that my fantasy self becomes my real self and is able to read through all of these, but yeah, this is focused more on tarot, and I thought that I might give it a go, and after using this I might give it to a different friend who is in the middle of her tarot journey, and I thought maybe she would like to have this book. So yeah. Now, this is a gift for a different person who is on her journey with Pilates. It's a Pilates deck with Pilates postures and poses and exercises, and it's apparently it's in order. And here is the pamphlet that and the fold out that comes with it. But yeah, I didn't pick this up for me. I also picked up a few things for as gifts for other people, because why not? I thought of them when I saw them, and I think it would be nice for them to have. I also got the Cat Zodiac, A Feline Guide to Astrology by Maggie Gray-Malkin. It reminds me of the Grimalkin's Cat Tarot by M.J. Cullinan. But yeah, I was curious about the Cat Zodiac because I am curious about learning about my cat's zodiac sign, and I don't think I have the correct time she was born, so I don't think I can get her full chart, but at least her sun sign would be interesting to learn. So I got that. And now for the decks. This is Tarot of the Silicon Dawn, and I remembered when this deck came out in indie at first, but this is the Lo Scarabeo version, because I think it seems that Lo Scarabeo picked up this tarot deck and published it, and it's a very different tarot deck. It has the 22 major arcana plus 2 extra full cards, or 3 extra full cards, 1 light and 1 dark card. It has the different suits and extra cards, and yeah, it's a lot, and the book itself is smaller than what I remembered being the indie book. But oh no, nudity. So yeah, it's been a while. The cards are also smaller than what I remember being in the indie version. But yeah, I counted the cards and it seems to be missing 2 cards. I don't know which 2 cards are those. I checked all the decks so that we could make sure that they had all the cards. I didn't look at the faces of the cards though, so I could give my first impression here. Except for this one, I looked through the Tarot of the Silicon Dawn just to be sure, but I need to put it in order so that I can make sure that I counted right the first time. Next, it is the Practical Magic Inner Witch Oracle, 2nd edition, created by Grounded by the Moon. And funny thing, I saw Practical Magic yesterday. So the references are very very present in my head right now. So this is just a very beautiful oracle with a lot of references to the movie. Yeah, I like it. It's just it's the first time that I see it, so I'm like, ooh, I'm savoring each 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 reference, which is boots. This is a reference to the book itself, for sure. Transformation, blood bond. And the edges are um, the edges are holographic, iridescent. And the book is like this. Ah, I'm excited to use this one. Okay. And then there is the Mystic Cats Tarot. And I saw this and it's the book itself is it has a little information, but it also has places for you to write notes in, which I think is very handy. And the deck is a cutie patootie, and it has the cups are frogs, which I believe would be perfect for a friend of mine who loves frogs. So I'm considering gifting this to her for her birthday, which, now that I say that, she might see this video and figure it out, but uh, who knows. Well, okay. It's just too cute. This deck is just adorable. So yeah, this might not stay in my collection because I am thinking about gifting it to somebody else, but we will see. Then we have the Jungian Tarot. And this one is by US Game Systems, but it's created by Robert Wang. Oh gosh, nudity. The images were created apparently in 1985. That's where the year that Robert Wang signed in the images. And it has major arcana figures and then pips for the minors. And I'm thinking that this would be a very interesting experiment to see how I do with pip centered cards. Okay, so I'm seeing that each card has a different type of border for the minors. These are the pentacles, these are the cups, these are the wands, and where are the swords? There are the swords. The swords are yellow. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna see what my intuition tells me with this deck, because I usually have to have full-on landscapes or images for me to glean any messages from the cards. So this will be a very good experiment for me to work through. And then there's After Tarot, which is a Los Carabeo deck, and it shows scenes after these are the backs. It shows scenes of the different of what happens after the fact, after the different scenes have happened. So I've always been curious about this deck, but I never felt the pull to purchase it. And now I have. Okay, I don't know where I got cut off, because I didn't look at the camera for a few minutes, and then suddenly the camera was shut off because my battery ran out. So apologies for that. But I was saying, I saw this card that this changes the meaning of the card a bit, because it talks about seeking help or waiting for help or helping those in need, that are in difficult situations, rather than just, you know, taking time to center and do it on your own. So yeah, it's interesting. I might do a side-by-side comparison between the Rider-Waite-Smith and this After Tarot, just to see what the differences are in each scene, because I'm very curious about doing that type of study. So I might do that on camera, who knows. And then last but not least is the Albino Waite Tarot. And I got this not for me, but for another friend who I think would benefit of having a Rider-Waite-Smith version deck. Though I don't know if they would like this coloration now that I see it, because it has these chartreuse green and this, like, it's kind of muddy, the line work. The line work is very thick, and it has this shadowy aspect, and I don't know if I like this this version of the Rider-Waite-Smith, but I'll talk to my friend, and whatever doesn't resonate with any of these decks or books, I will for sure wait for the next swap and just swap it again. I don't feel right trying to sell these, because it's, you know, they are from the community to me, so it's only right that I give it back to the community. That's a cool little something that happens locally near me, and I just wanted to share about it. And what else? Okay, that's good enough for a thumbnail. So yeah, thank you for watching, and let me know if near you have a book or tarot or oracle or, you know, book swap as well. I think it's a very cool way to include the community into in the local community, to come together in a space and just give to each other. I think it's a cool thing to do. So yeah, let me know, and what do you think of these decks, and yeah. Let me know, and goodbye. I will see you in the next one.